Well, it's now time to cross over to Durban, the Intra-African Trade Fair organized by the African Export-Import Bank in collaboration with the African Union and the African Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat has now commenced in Durban, South Africa. It is hosting the continental and regional players in the business community. The platform will generate as much as $40 billion of trade and investment deals, meaning that the conference offers unrivaled business and commercial networking opportunities and would also boost intra-African trade as well as investment. Some of the attendees are exhibitors showing their goods and services, while business-to-business and business-to-government exchanges provide other opportunities for further deals, business matchmaking and networking. Many thanks for staying with us. Now we've re-established connection with Tolulope Ogunjobi, TVC News Business Editor, who is speaking to us right from Durban as we are looking at the Intra-African Trade Fair and the prospects ahead. Thank you very much for joining us, Tolu, and it's good to have you on the other side. We had a little bit of challenge there, but bring us up to speed, the overview, the prospects, the potential of this trade fair.
Hey, can you hear me clearly now?
Loud and clear.
Great. So 55 countries are participating in this very big and great event, and the focus is to create an enabling environment for the African Free Trade Continental Act, that's for it to be effected and properly implemented. The effect of COVID-19 on African countries and even other countries cannot be underestimated and, overemphasized, because many countries are still recovering, talking about the effect on trade and businesses. So, the countries here are trying to identify these challenges, work together as one, and get these prospects together, know what each can offer, and take advantage of also the population and forge ahead with creating a very large, big market that would be able to accommodate all. And one very important thing that was identified here is also unemployment. As of today, 60% averagely across the continent is what the unemployment figures is rolling out. That's what we see looking at the figures coming from all of the bureaus. But the leaders here, African leaders here, we have 5 presidents here, including President Muhammadu Buhari, alive in Durban. They are all here to make sure that they make this seamless. And that is the thrust of the discussion all around this place, uniting the African continent. The key priorities: infrastructure, border issues. How can we move seamlessly? How can our rail lines connect each other? How can our roads connect each other? How can businesses move from Nigeria to South Africa without any problems? So this is the focus of this gathering, and all the key players in the Trade and Investment Ministry, of course, are also here, so that any issue that is brought up will be identified and trashed out immediately, and solutions will be profiled. That is what is actually happening here, if we are to do like an overview of the thrust of this gathering, David.
And also talking about the thrust of this gathering as well, you made mention of the economic opportunities which abound and also areas of challenges and prospects for Africa, especially within the realm of regional integration. Now, this trade fair presents the opportunity for business to business and then business to government exchanges, really now in talking some perspective, bringing some perspective to the fore. What are countries in particular, specific terms likely to gain from such?
Great. Trade facilitation is what all of them are mentioning, that we need to make this easier than it used to be. And it brings back the issue of ease of doing business. Now, we've had that challenge of countries not being able to work with each other because of documentations, high tariffs, issues around not being able to not making it seamless. Actually, that's what it is. But they are saying that now let's identify what you can do. For example, let me be a little bit let me give you an example. Nigeria, we do more of crude oil exportation. Now what they're saying is we have more than crude to export. Why are we not looking inwards? We have cocoa, we have groundnut, I met someone today, he exports hibiscus flour. But all of these guys, they're on the low key. People don't hear about them. And this can also help, don't forget the big elephant in the cupboard, the forex issue. This would help reduce dependence on foreign currencies if we can trade with each other. So the countries are doing all that they can, stressing the fact that uniting together, fighting as one, staying together as one on this agreement is the only way the effect can be felt by all African countries. Not standing alone, thinking you can do it alone, no one is an island. And don't forget that saying that when they say Africa is a sleeping giant, they are saying, no, we are awake at the moment and we are no more sleeping. And we are ready to come together, face each other, do things together, and make sure that the trade and investments across board remains positive.
Now, this trade fair is also quite a good way to clear the year 2021 and also set a good footing ahead of the year 2022. Like you mentioned, President Buhari right now is there, also contributing. In terms of the impact Nigeria is also supposed to make and gain from such a conference, what's in it really for Nigeria as a whole and Nigerian businesses there?
Agric and agro-processing, creative industry, technology. These are all of the focus, particularly for Nigeria. I must tell you that. You need to see what people are doing with technology. Tech-savvy guys are all here trying to get services that will make things very easy for Nigerians and also, of course, for the African continent. Now, the discussion again around this is making that lack of information. I talked about that. Many African countries don't even know what neighboring countries produce. Nigeria might not even know what Ghana has to offer in all entirety. Ghana might not know what South Africa has to offer. So all of the trade ministers are here. Some also, the Minister of Agriculture, they are here. They are going to put all on the table. There are going to be sessions as we move on. We're also going to have different days. We have the Egypt Day, South Africa's Day, Nigeria's Day. All countries will have their days. That day is to exhibit. You're going to let everybody know what you can do. Prospects in your country. Let people come in and tap into this. And it's not going to be a tall order. It's not going to be very hectic to get across. So it's going to be a positive for Nigeria. Our unemployment rate for Nigeria alone is 33.3% as at the last check. You know what is happening today. Inflation figures are out. So all of these countries are just saying that this is the time to unite. Again, all the presidents that came out to speak kept saying that we must unite and form a common front and think together so that we can make this work. So the sectors are the sectors in focus: creative sector, fashion, tech, agric, agro-processing, adding value to what we produce. We can continue to export raw cocoa and bring in canned, I don't want to mention brands here, back into our country, processed cocoa back into our country. So all of this is going to stop when we can work with each other and, harness all of this together. Look at South Africa again for an example. They have a good automobile industry, a good when it comes to compiling and bringing things together with the automotive industry. I've seen more than 5 to 6 companies here operational with people having jobs. This will be more if AfCFTA is properly implemented. So all of the sectors that we used to ignore, everybody is shifting away from oil. Economic diversification is coming out not only from Nigeria this time, but from the 55 participating countries. All of the presidents are saying we want to diversify, look away from oil and get money from other things that can also make us develop economically one way or the other and grow our economy.
I like the tempo of the conversation we are going to have. This is a one-week agenda which will run from today till the 21st of the month of November, and we'd like to see how things play out. Really, like you've mentioned, it's a reel of different activities. We're also expecting the IATF Youth Starter Program, the Creative African Nexus, even the Automotive Show, and a whole lot more. The prospect is just vast, and we'd like to see Africa move forward together as a united front. We need this regional integration to ensure that we key in all of the prospects ahead. Thank you very much for joining us, and then we'd like so much more updates, and enjoy your stay in South Africa, Tolu. Well, that's it from our business editor, Tolulope Ogunjobi in Durban, South Africa, bringing us up to date from the Intra-African Trade Fair 2021. We are looking at the event hosting and staying for just 1 week from the 15th, that's today, till the 21st of this month. Now, shifting focus to other markets.